Yo guys, how's it going? Hold up. Okay! Nice. Alright. Welcome everyone. Welcome to Corsace Open 2022. Round of 16. The final match of this weekend after a very long and hectic weekend. We're finally at the last match of DANID4 GHETTO Patrol versus COOKIEZI ESECOLTE. Two teams in the lower brackets, so whoever's going to be losing this match is going to be out of the tournament forever. But whoever is going to be winning this match is going to be against the team. How do you even say this name? That one map that starts with an M. Masrio Soshito or something like that. But yeah, this is the last match of this weekend, and oh my god, they already started doing their protects, and DANID4 GHETTO Patrol is already getting into their first ban as well. So DANID4 GHETTO Patrol is going to be protecting HR1, and COOKIEZI ESECOLTE is going to be protecting Nomad 5, going with that speedier pick, while DANID4 is going for that HR aim heavy pick more so. We're going to be seeing how these bans go around. DANID4 is probably going to be banning something in the speed area, probably DT2, DT3 area. And COOKIEZI ESECOLTE is probably going to be banning something around the aim or like the mid-range area, something more well-rounded of a map in the pool.
Alright, hello everyone and welcome into the Corsace Open. We are back with another match here in the round of 16. It is DANID4 GHETTO Patrol versus COOKIEZI ESECOLTE. My name is Dio. I'm here to cast this match alongside the one, the only, the legend, Mr. Doomsday.
Hello, hello, I am back. It's nice to be back. Good to see you, Dio. It's the last game of the day, this. DANID4 real underdogs here. It looks like the Protect's coming in. Hard Rock 1, Nomad 3, as just saw. DT3 can be banned by DANID, so immediately getting rid of the fastest map in the pool. I mean, I don't think COOKIEZI ESECOLTE is necessarily the speediest team, but they do have a couple of individuals there. I think DANID4 are more about control and raw mechanics. Hidden 2 going to be the first ban here from COOKIEZI though. The low AR's gone. Had the pleasure of seeing that the last couple of games, but not here. Nasty low approach rate map that, so immediately getting rid of that.
Yeah, and just from looking at the rosters, you can kind of see why they choose to get rid of that Hidden 2, at the very least, the roster.
No, I can see. Yeah, I can see why. I can see why. Got the quality DM right there, but he's spitting facts. I think when it comes to DANID, really, in a matchup like this, when it comes to their pick after this Nomad 5, which we're opening with from COOKIEZI, they're going to be relying on a couple of their really strong mechanics individuals. So I can see things like Hard Rock 1, of course, and Nomad 1 as well, possibly, coming out. But they're going to have to, like, get around this speed. They're going to have to get around this speed, and there's still plenty of it in the pool. COOKIEZI going straight for the jugular on that one. 230 BPM, stamina Nomad. Right off the bat here. And DANID4's lost her. Hopefully they can get some quick warm-up in. There is no delay on this. And they can't afford to trip up on it either. It's last chance saloon in the losers bracket for these two teams. So how we feeling here? How we feeling? Penguinsy, Yuna, Hexakey and Karma. Starting this one off for COOKIEZI. Hexishu, Safdoer, Arhoff and iFakers here. The DANID4. For the speed players, this sort of map is very straightforward, but for those that struggle on the speed, it's going to be pretty painful. The slow start here for Arhoff. But a decent one for the rest of his team, so starting out fairly strong. But they're going to be hoping for something here. COOKIEZI banking on this first time around. It must be for the sake of comfort. Not so fast, Bancho struggling. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. There we go. There's a couple breaks already here from DANID4. Fakers and Saft with the early breaks. Their accuracies are pretty decent though. So you think they'd be able to recover that, right? You think they'd be able to recover that? Question is all four players from COOKIEZI still FCing? Find out after these messages. Because if they find this comfortable, then it's going to be so hard to come back. This sort of thing tends to be the bread and butter for teams that are proficient at speed. Yeah, that's 3 FCs. 3 FCs to nothing. I think that tells you everything you need to know. A strong comfort pick here from COOKIEZI right out the bat. Showing absolutely no mercy here to DANID4. Already coming into this as the underdogs. Not taking any chances. Nice combo here from Saft. And honestly, the accuracies from, 3 of those players, pretty decent. It just seems to be some of the aim and some of the consistency costing them. Fourth player having to fill for them doesn't help either. In the end, it was no FCs. Penguinsy comboing the end, but no FCs. At the end of the day, COOKIEZI looking really good on that. So great comfort pick to start this off here for COOKIEZI. It's a pretty solid act from all 4 of their players. 97s and the 98 from Penguinsy. The sort of act you'd expect from him. And you gotta imagine we're going to be seeing some more fast maps from them this game. Very good start. But DANID4, a player had to fill, but the other 3 players looking pretty decent on that. Looking pretty decent. They can take that into any other speed picks that are most likely going to come up here. We'll soon see, but they got the next pick in tow. Well, the next pick to try and do something with. Perhaps they can look to try and bring in some of their aim specialists. They could go straight for that Hard Rock 1 if they want to play it safe. Try and counteract that momentum from that first pretty dominant win from COOKIEZI there. I think if I was in their shoes, that would be the play. To try and unbalance COOKIEZI here. Could also see a no mod 1. I think that is a possibility. It is possible. Maybe even a Hard Rock 2. If they're feeling along the lines of a precision-based Hard Rock. Because the Hard Rock 2 in this pool, very raw aim intensive. Very Hard Rock 1-ish, you know. It's fairly comfy spacing and jumps, but small CS, so that does come into it as well. Oh, I hear Shark. That can only mean one thing. Sound the alarm. It's no mod 1 alert. No mod 1 alert. Here comes Shark. Now, picking this sort of thing into COOKIEZI ESECOLTE can be a bit scary. They do have some good individuals mechanically, but I think Danid actually matched them pretty well. Hopefully we can see an appearance from those mechanics gods they have. Get Hexishu back in, get Smarty in. $197 VPM, 6.7 star, so the SR isn't super crazy high. It's at this level, it's still very much a consistency game for a lot of teams. Question is, who's feeling more comfy in a 4v4? Certainly say this map is one of the more comfy ones in general, but in this day and age, no one likes playing no mod 1 because of the RNG factor of wide jumps. But I think both teams have individuals that shouldn't be too afraid of something like this. If this works out well for DANID4 here, that does give them some good options going forward, so we'll see how it works out. There is no Smarty making an appearance here. Luna and Tobisawa popping in here for DANID4. See Marcus coming here for COOKIEZI, making an appearance there. We're finding a miss on that jump though. Early days. Always some of the more tense maps to watch as a spectator. No mod 1s. You're waiting on the odd miss. It's a style that should be quite comfortable for a lot of players. Hexishu finds that break for DANID4. 3 FCs to 3 going into first Ki here. Penguinsy with the break, followed by Hexakey. It's only Karma left coming out of the first Ki. Fakers follows up. 2 FCs to 1. Make that 1 FC to 1. Going into this verse. Tobisawa versus Karma. Yeah, pretty even Steven so far. Next Ki coming in. All the pressure on those big combos now. Marcus recovering nicely. Oh, the double FC. Both FCs break immediately on the same note. Back with COOKIEZI, the recovering combos. Just Hexakey now. Gotta hit this Ki. He does. He does. Combos ever so slightly with COOKIEZI, but it's barely anything. Solo and then final Ki left. How are the nerves, lads? How are the nerves? DANID4 have an opportunity here, but they gotta get that consistency together here. Everyone's rock solid. Still hitting all these. One break each. One break each. It's Hexakey. It's with DANID4 here. 50k. And they can make it back, but they all have to hold. Triple miss here from DANID4. That's going to hurt. Just Tobisawa left. It's still with DANID4 here, but the window is closing fast. Break from Penguinsy. Is it enough? I don't know. 50k. It's closing, but not quickly enough. It's going to be 30k in the end. COOKIEZI get away with that one by the skin of their teeth. Only just, really. Making it extremely close. A couple breaks at the end there was making it even closer. But in the end, it's just a nose in front for COOKIEZI. That's going to sting for DANID4. That's going to sting. The mechanics picks have been pretty good for them, but No Mod 1 hasn't worked. But you get the feeling that that Hard Rock one they protected is still very useful for them. That was possible for them. But now it's COOKIEZI's next pick, and they've got 2 picks in tow. They're going to be very, very relieved, I can tell you. Now, what do? Do they keep flexing that speed? They could get stuck into something like DT2, which, you know what, I wouldn't be against. Some of that zoom. It makes sense considering they kept the No Mod 5, and that worked out pretty well. Free Mod 2. It's mixing things up a little bit here, breaking out that Free Mod 2. This is a completely different kettle of fish to the last 2 maps. This one's all about finger control. All about finger control. It's 150 BPM. Lots of 1.6s and 1.8s. Like I said, the patterns that you tend to see a lot in this is wiggling low BPM streams that end in like a 1.6 or a 1.8 burst. So it's all about that pure finger control. It's kind of like a No Mod 6. It's like a light No Mod 6, except they got players that have to stick Hard Rock or Hidden on that. Not a good prospect. I think COOKIEZI are better suited for picks like this. They have specialists that can take the hit on those mods. DANID4 are going to have to make some painful decisions as to who they take on the mods. It's not necessarily about density. It's AR 9.3, so hidden players, they'll be fine. But the flow aim and the stacks will be hard to read. And Hard Rock players on this, on OD10 and smaller circle size. Yeah, it's pretty nasty on Hard Rock, this. There's definitely some negotiating going on in the VCs here. Oh, who can play this? Who can play this one, guys? We'll see if it pays off. This is definitely one of those maps where sometimes you have to coax people into taking the mod. It ain't friendly. Our Hoff is back in. The Hoff on the no mod. Mod choice is very safe, understandably so. Jackpack's making an appearance, taking that hidden for his team. immediately. It's just a 1. Actually, there's no FCs left here for DANID4. Hex issue with the recovery. COOKIEZI's opening up really quickly here. It's a short map though. Early misses really hurt on this. And style of map doesn't really change. It doesn't let up. It doesn't let up its intensity. Yeah, they're really struggling DANID4. The accuracies are all the way down. 94% on our half being the highest. Combo gaming can only get you so far. You see, even COOKIEZI's having some issues with the combo on this, but their accuracies are far higher. The finger control sections in this so nasty. But look at Karma go. Karma's wondering what the fuss is all about. 97.8 on that no mod. Yeah, sure, he's taking no mod, but accuracy like that is still no slouch on this. Kind of odd to think, but DANID4, if they can get consistency together, it's not over, but they are clearly struggling a lot on this. Really, the only player that isn't like having major troubles on this is Karma. Jetpack's doing decently well on the hidden though, you gotta hand it to him. The mod players on this do not have a nice time, I need to reiterate that. This is a brutal map on either mod. And Karma still maintaining the ACK. Hey, fair play, Karma, maintaining the ACK. Did find the break as soon as that ending swing section came in. But everyone did, you can't really blame him. At the end of the day, it was a great pick. Really did counter DANID4, they were not ready for that. And well, COOKIEZI had their trump card in Karma. Sitting on that no mod. That 2 miss 97.6. Can't underestimate, that is a good score. I mean, I guess he would have hoped for some more combo, but the ACK clearly shows he had some great comfort on that. So well played, Karma. And that's going to bank their 3rd point very nicely. So far, so good here for COOKIEZI ESECOLTE, man. They're looking pretty smooth here. Not too many problems so far, but DANID4 still have that Hard Rock 1 in their back pocket. And the mechanics nearly had them steal that no mod 1. If they won that no mod 1, this match would be looking very different right now. They still have good reason to be optimistic. You do feel they really have to win this. So they gotta go in for it right now, right? They have to go for that Hard Rock 1. They can't afford to wait. But we'll see. Watch them come out of left field with something like no mod 4. I highly doubt it though. If the DT1 wasn't more bursty, I'd almost be saying that would be a decent pick too, but the aim-heavy DT pick in this pool does have a moderate amount of stamina in it, at 234. Although it isn't too fast. The DT pick they banned was much faster than that. Oh my god. Are you serious right now? Oh my god. Oh my god, guys. Okay, well, hey, no mod 4. I saw this one coming. This one was obvious. They were obviously going to go for no mod 4, right? But hey, some tech there. No mod 4 slider tech time. And you know what? This one's quite aim heavy as well. It isn't the cut stream style of tech map we see sometimes in this slot. This one is definitely more aim focused. High SVs with some big kick slider jumps and kick slider, little tap sections. But with it being slider tech, if you play it like a No Mod 1, you're going to slider break or end up with 93%. I do think this one is pretty doable in the grand scheme of this pool. At least in my personal opinion. There are some accelerating streams at the end though, so you do get that No Mod 4 stream experience at the end. But for the most part, it's very aim heavy. And it worked well for No Mod 1. A bit of a different kettle of fish. But I can see in a parallel universe this being a pretty decent pick for an aim team. If you can manage those little bursts and streams, which you really need to in this. Oh, there we go. Oh, starting hot, okay. Okay then. Now, looking at this, it's a good start here for DANID4. It's a good start. Faker's having a bit of a rough start, down to 93, but 3 nice big combos for them. The middle part of this, definitely a little bit easier. This part's a bit more chill. Not easy by any means, but keep you cool. It's a good place to rack up that multiplier. Very, very short. Here we go. Into the big drop now. Here come the repeat sliders. You don't want to miss these repeat sliders here. Still some good combos on both sides. Gara joining in for this, dropping that miss. UFC still here for DANID4 against none on COOKIEZI here. And break there by PingWinzy is really going to sting. It's a big advantage here now for DANID. One of the FCs goes down. But surely it's all over. There goes Arhoff. But there's no time left. It's a 4-way miss. But there's surely not enough time left. It's really coming in quick. COOKIEZI really bringing it in quickly, but in the end, it's not going to be enough. Dude, someone answer me. How the heck was that so close? DANID4 completely imploded. And COOKIEZI nearly stole that, and they had no right to have nearly won that, but they did almost win that. Not enough, though. DANID still win. Goodness me. Hey, nice act from Arhoff, 98.7. It's a good play, really good play. Just an unfortunate slider break. You can give him a pat on the back. If he didn't have that act, they would have lost that, and my god. That would have been brutal to watch if they had lost that from 300k advantage. At what? Like 1/8 of the map left? That would have been truly insane, but they do keep it. Hey, the band's next. The bands are coming up next. One more set of bands for both teams, and well... let's see how we're looking here. Is it going to be another speed ban here from DANID4? COOKIEZI, we did win that No Mod 5 pretty convincingly. It wouldn't be a bad ban. I think it's a pretty safe pick for a team that can do it. It's pretty hard to super heavily choke a map like a stamina map if you have the players that can speed. And DANID4 clearly did not like that. Also, the free mod 2 didn't go too well for them. They could think about another free mod ban. Free Mode 1 is quite streamy. The Free Mode 3 it's CS5 AR8, so that's already quite gimmicky. I feel like at the end of the day, though, they ban one of those, and COOKIEZI have free reign to pick what's left. As for COOKIEZI, what are they going to ban? Well, they can't ban any of the raw aim unless they want to ban maybe Hard Rock 2 or Hidden 1. I guess that is a choice. I guess Hidden 1 ban, I do see the logic in that. That map's quite a gimmicky aim map though, but nevertheless, it is definitely an aim map. So fair play. It's quite a tricky one as well. We've seen some teams really struggle with that. No more 2 ban from DANID4, the stream map. The Jonathan LFJ stream map as well. Really cool for Jonathan LFJ to make an appearance here in Corsace. Not going to see his map though in this last game. And straight into that No Mod 6, so we are getting straight into some more gimmickry. Straight into some more big brain mapping. AR8 no mod. AR8 reading based. Disgusting spacing. No mod. If you struggle to read AR8, you are going to have a bad time with this map. And it really does pay to practice this map a lot. We'll see how the preparation is for these two teams. I think it'll be pretty obvious who has and who hasn't on a map like this. We did see some pretty ridiculous scores in the last match with this. Granted, that involved the team Goofy, which is the designated name now. I'm sticking with it. Might be a different kettle of fish here, though. That really was a bit of an anomaly of a team score. But safe to say, anything above 600k on this, you're a designated reading player at that point, because it's pretty damn hard. So immediately, 3 players on DANID4 really struggling. The stack catching everyone out on DANID4. Well, I think that tells us what we need to know. All 4 of the players here on DANID4, this is not their map. COOKIEZI, on the other hand, have all 4 players holding good earlier. 2 FCs, just Marcus with that break there. Looking relatively good on this. Relatively good, gotta be said. It's 1 FC left. Make that no FCs. But surely that's just the show. That's just the show. DANID4, yeah. I think they should have banned this. I think this was a ban, honestly. Because they are really struggling on this. I guess they were hoping it wouldn't get picked. But it seems as though their worst nightmares have come true. COOKIEZI honestly looking pretty good on this. All 4 of those players having a pretty decent time of it. Relative to what this map is, of course. They're having a pretty decent time on it. Combos weren't coming together really for COOKIEZI, but the accuracies alone are making a massive difference. Turns out the pick was pretty bang on though. The pick was bang on. Completely checkmated DANID4 on this one. Look at this map. This map's completely disgusting. This is just disgusting. Jackpacks. I mean, come on. I mean, it's almost quadrupling the score. So much so, Jackpacks can take a bit of a breather. What's going on, Jackpacks? How you doing? Actually, I hope you get well soon. I saw you apparently not feeling too well. I hope you get well soon, man. Certainly did well enough to take this point and then some. Really good pick. And that is guaranteed that match point. But, I mean, if it wasn't already obvious, that was COOKIEZI's pick. DANID4 now, with the next pick in tow. And there is surely only one map they can pick. Unless they're baiting us here. Because they haven't picked Hard Rock 1 yet. Is the time now? Is the time now? It has to be. Or maybe if they go, maybe they'll go left field again. Maybe I could be the Oracle again, right? Maybe I could be the Oracle again and say that, oh, they might do something really wacky, like pick DT4. Maybe they'll do that. Let's put that out there. But surely, if they want to have a good chance of getting back into this game, they've got to go with those mechanics, guns. Doing the big thing here. Is it going to be Hard Rock 1? It could be the small circle size Hard Rock, which is Hard Rock 2, which is also very aim heavy. It could also be something like a DT1, which is the aim heavy double time pick, but that has a decent amount of bursts in it, but it is mostly about the aim. It's also Pierce the Veil, so it's always cool. Oh, there it is. There it is. It just had to be. It really couldn't have been anything else. They're going to go with their protected pick. 200 BPM. Aim heavy mapping this. But it's not pure meta jump aim or anything. This one, a little bit more awkward. A little bit more linear. Full of anti-aim. Spacing that suddenly reduces and then increases in spacing suddenly. There is an element of aim control on Hard Rock Aim with this. And it is one that does close the gap on the skill ceilings between teams. I think it is definitely the thing to go for, and with No Mod 1 being so close, they have every chance of taking something like this off COOKIEZI. They have looked vulnerable. But their tournament lives are hanging in the balance on this pick, so they gotta hope it works. And here we go. Saft is back in. Team DANID4. Of course, Hexishu will be in for this. Go-to for a lot of maps, but particularly the mechanics maps. The loser bracket match this. The loser does go out. Very early miss there for Arhoff. early doors though. Slightly easier verse going into a Ki pretty soon. It's got your usual sort of anime song difficulty curve, so chorus is slightly harder than the verses, but it's pretty consistent. And here we go. Just the very early miss, but that is it. Penguinzy gets the break here for COOKIEZI. It's advantage DANID4. Just the one miss, a little bit more of the section to go. Well, Aha finds the break just at the end of that. It's back with COOKIEZI. The advantage is with them again. It's clear there really is not much between these two. The accuracies on both sides looking really good, looking very even. How are the nerves, lads? I dare not say anything in case I curse these guys. It's poised. Hexishu with the break. It's really with COOKIEZI now. 2 FCs to 3. A whole stream miss there from Yuna, losing a lot of Act 2. Another break from Hexishu though means that it's still very much with COOKIEZI here, but not by much at all. Yeah, 150k or so in advantage, that's not a lot. Well, no one miscuing that. I saw some 100s though on that little pattern. Here we go, the ending. Still not much in it. Marcus with the break. It's advantage DANID4. 100k in it. Fakers with the break. That passes it back over, I think. It's back with COOKIEZI here. And that surely is it. Another close aim map. But another close aim map goes the way of COOKIEZI ESECOLTE. Karma. Big man Karma with that 98.6 FC. Getting the job done. Marcus with the break at the end, but still 900k. DANID4 looking similar. Nice FC there by Saft. Great way to end his tournament, but unfortunately, I think he'd rather have won the match. They are out. But they did give a good fight, especially on those aim maps. No Mod 1, that pick right there was so close. If they swung a little bit further in their favour, this match could have been very different. But in the end, COOKIEZI ESECOLTE too strong on this end. And they're going to move on. Well played. Solid matchup. Great picks as well. That No Mod 6 was absolutely dominant. Absolutely dominant. At least in this game, it certainly worked out very well. They'll be taking that into their next match, which they are going to be playing next week, of course. At which point they'll be playing 2 games in a week, so see how that goes. Where are they going to be there? There we go. Yeah, COOKIEZI ESECOLTE moving on next week, and they are against, I've got a team name which I can barely pronounce. It's the name of a very, very popular, explosive map. But either way, they will be playing next week. And they'll be hoping for some good progression. They do have the players to do it. We'll see how they do next week.